everyone, my name is Lялин. I'm with a company called Zeptolab. We did a game called Cutthroat previously, where most people find out about us. So just now you saw the first time gameplay of a new game called Pudding Monsters. It will be launching on December 20th, iOS and Android worldwide. The only thing that is similar between Cutthroat and Pudding Monsters is the audience. We are working on a game, and we're releasing a game that will be available to anybody who can pick up an iPad or iPhone or Android or whatever, right? Because that's the only principle. Everything else is very different, right? It's a puzzle game, the other one was different, but the only promise is that you'll be able to pick up and play. Because you don't need to learn anything. So we've gone to that approach. We've cut the rope to some pretty interesting numbers. We see over 250 million downloads, over 50 million monthly active users that are using the game, obviously monthly, playing monthly. We are on a quarter of smartphones in the United States and in other developed markets. In some markets, we're on a third of smartphones. Places like Australia, Canada, so on and so forth. And we have a largest daily active users in China, the whole thing. So to give an idea how global this business is and how to get with a game or games that can be played by everybody, you see the numbers. So we obviously surprised, we couldn't expect this before. But at the same time, we also understand that this is kind of a beginning. You don't really see it in my presentation, but it says BRIC underneath. In the BRIC countries, the penetration of smartphones, let alone tablets, is very, very low. And when you get to a quarter or a third of the devices, you really build a brand that everybody knows. I mean, that's just kind of how it works in the current life. So if you take countries like Korea, where penetration of smartphones is about 85%, 90%, and you take countries like China, and not even talking about India, where things are in single digits, you see the possibilities that this business opens up. So whoever says that the smartphone gaming is whatever is over, I mean, this is nonsense. Don't think about it. As I said, tablets is really a new platform on which people will play more, right? I mean, when our phones eventually move on to glasses or some any other weird shape or form, we will be talking to our devices more, and they'll be helping us that way. We'll still play. I mean, we'll still entertain ourselves by some sort of visual elements, and until they get embedded in our head, and I think it's going to be a tablet. And so the tablet market has huge amount of growth that hasn't begun happening. Android did absolutely wonders to the entire ecosystem, for spreading devices, for making sure that companies in China can now sell 500,000 iPhones a day, or Androids a day, and still, while iPhone and iOS paved the way, and still people make a lot more money there, Android was growing and obviously overtaken by the number of installations, everybody. Monetization-wise, remains to be seen, but obviously it's just the road to walk. There's Windows. We honestly don't know what's going to happen to that platform, and we see some results. So far, they're not disastrous, let's put it this way, right? So we think that having another platform, and in some of the markets where people can afford to spend ridiculous amounts of marketing dollars, is a good thing for everybody. However, Android is obviously the leader, and iOS is following at this point. And one more thing that I've been kind of saying all along, and we now see a lot of evidence of that, content is absolutely key. Your devices do not mean anything to users unless they are connected to a good network and have great content availability. Otherwise, they mean nothing. And while we've been talking, on probably a couple million pages by now. So with Cutthroat, with Omnom, we are moving into a lot of different businesses, as you know. I mean, we've been merchandising things, but we're still a game company, so we'd like to do, if we do merchandising, we'd like to do it in a fun way. Well, first of all, the character's fun. And we just opened up a shop, store, where people can buy our merchandise online. But the cool thing about the store is we have no inventory, we operate nothing, and we only make money from our traffic. It's called Marketplace. So we implemented Marketplace for our company. A, you never store inventory. B, you can connect to different stores and things around the world, which can provide shipping to your places a lot faster and a lot cheaper. C, if you're a company and you want to license anything from us, and you can drop ship to give you traffic. That's it. It's very simple.